I did it again. Sorry. Hi, friends. We're going back into Stoneblock 4 with my coffee, because coffee is important. We're trying a different playlist from NCS today. It's called Drum Step. So we'll see what happens. Wait for the program to respond. Come on. I'm clicking too much on other applications. I'm sorry. There we go. Okie dokie. So we're going to collect everything we hadn't before. Okay, let's see about making some of these. Let's make metallurgic infuser. Oh, that's easy. That's osmium in the middle. Put these back over here. Bloop. Okay, so silver, osmium, iron, redstone, and some cobble. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's not bad either. Okay. Ooh. Gold. I need redstone blocks, but that's going to be elsewhere. I need clay. I need lava buckets. Okay, it is making. It's just going to be a little bit slow, which is okay, because we still have stuff that we can make. Okay, so we make that. Let's see, I need to craft some bars. So it's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12. Hello, little bud. What you doing? Iron gear. Oh, I need to go and get that stone. Oh, wait, I just... Okay, let's see, another one of these. And another furnace. We have that made. And now I need dielectric paste, which means I need eggs from Mr. Lava Chicken. I tried giving you as much time as I could, sir, but it wasn't very much. Okay. Whew. Okay, we've got some there. Okay, and then it's... Okay, so I'm only getting 5. That's fine. Okay, so not a great tool, but that's okay. We'll get through. I have a cold chicken, right? I don't have a cold chicken. That's irritating, but it's okay. Why do I want a cold chicken? I don't think I know. Ah, for the coal generator. That's why I wanted it. See, I knew I'd get back there eventually. It just takes me a bit. I need to get something growing in there again. Or, you know, I could just set up. Okay. Yeah, I need to turn him back on because we are going to need We're going to need more iron. Okay, you still have a brush. You turn back on. Okay. And then let's come over here. Let's get the eggs that this guy's produced so far. Gives us 6. Now I can technically destroy these planks, but I can't be bothered at the moment. So these take 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I were to go ahead and make this taller, if I were to get more of the fire bricks and make this taller, I could put a lot more in here. But since it's just me, I'm not super worried about it. What is the... Okay. So I can't do anything with that. But over here we can see that it gives us 7 blocks, 1 ingot. Do I have... I do not yet have an ingot cast. Okay. So... Shite. That's okay. 1 ingot is not going to be... Wait a minute. Let me see. Molten iron, biofuel, carbon, nickel. I might be able to make nickel. But let's just go ahead. Let's have all of these go. And this is going to auto-collect down into that chest. I love that feature so very much. Uh-huh. Okay, you hold all your stuff for a minute. Number 1, these are just so much more aesthetically pleasing. Number 2, they hold so much more. Actually, what I should do is just move all of these so I don't have any blocks taking up space. And I'm going to put them over here just so all of our valuable resources are in the same place. I'm going to come over here for a pickaxe. I don't have a pickaxe? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot over. And I'm only making a diamond one because I have the resources. Oh, I need to get a tree growing again. Bloop. Okay, and you're going to be like, hey, why did you grab that pickaxe? I will show you. Because honestly, our friend over here, he's going to create plenty of iron. I'm not super worried about getting that ingot yet. So what I'll do is I will have this go through and empty out all the blocks for me. Coffee. I thought it was 4. It was 7. I forgot about that. And that's okay. Hakuna Matata. Bloop. Okay, so you saw how that put barely anything in there. What we're going to do, we're just going to destroy that. It went in here. We're going to plop this guy back down. It's now empty. Now, molten steel. I don't have carbon. So I need steel. Oh, sorry. Steel dust. Metallurgic infuser is coal, enriched iron, and steel dust. So what I need to do is I need to take some of this. I'm going to put it in here. We're going to come over here, get a bunch of this coal. We're going to put this in here, and we're going to put this in here. And while this starts working, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Okay, my friends, we are back. Okay, so we can A all of that out. I can A that out. Actually, what tier backpack do I have? It's an iron. I have plenty of gold. Why not upgrade this real quick? Gold. Diamond. It's netherite, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I don't have netherite. And I know it's like, why do you want such a big backpack? It'll make sense, I promise. Once we go dungeon crawling, we are going to need all of this space and then some. I need to figure out how to get a plate. Engineer's hammer is 2 sticks, 2 iron, and a string. Do I have that yet? Have I made that yet? I have not. This is a different kind of iron hammer. Okay? That one don't count. I need string. I don't think I have string. Oh, by the skin of my teeth. Okay, 2 of those. Let's come back over here, grab me some iron. Okay, plate. Actually, how much room is left in this? Okay. Now, believe it or not, this lava chicken is actually going to be our most, for the time being, our most efficient lava resource. And it will at some point get even more efficient because once I can get the chicken trainer up, there's the chicken trainer, it can start producing more lava eggs per seed. So at one point, I think I had it producing 16 eggs per 1 seed in a world with my husband, which is really heckin' nice. It's really nice. So we're just going to leave those in here because this is where we're going to be using them. Now we're waiting for this. Now this dump function is going to come in handy if you put in too much charcoal or too much, I think, diamond or redstone. But you want to make something else. Because if you try to put incompatible things in, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to start doing anything. So, knowing about this dump button, that's actually a button, is a good thing. And now we're just going to let this cycle through and use the carbon it's got. And then I'm going to put one of these back in my inventory. Let me go ahead. Let me see what a feeding upgrade would do. Or how much a feeding upgrade costs. I don't have it under Pearl. No storage was found in range. Yes, thank you. Okay, I am putting bowls in there. I'm gonna leave the food there. I'm going to put all of the dye over here for when we can use the string chicken to make wool. So we can finish questing ramp. And these, I would burn these if I could, but I can't. So. Oh, excuse me. Morning burpees. Or I'm just breathing weird. It's a distinct possibility too. Okay. So steel dust, we put it in here. We are going to put the plate in here. Once this is done, okay, and we've got a plate. Same thing. And then what we're going to do is we are going to wait for the rest of this to produce. It's going to take a minute, but we're going to wait for the rest of this to produce, and then we're going to turn all of it into either ingots or blocks. I need to pop over here for a second. Just want to... Okay. Nothing going on there yet. Frodo! Now, the cool thing is, you don't technically have to do every single one of these quests. The quests that you should be doing and should be focusing on are, number one, the quest line, like the actual storyline quests, and then just what you want to be doing. I do have tea brewing. I'm excited. I love my tea. I love my tea. Loot bee! Where you at, Fran? You're right there. I have another bee stuck up there. Hi, Fran. You're good, little Fran. Thank you. I don't know why he's stuck up there, but he's stuck up there. Thanks, Fran. Okay, that and that. And this and this. And, ooh. And this. And that. Do you have food? You still... Oh! Wrong way. There we go. Sometimes not the brightest crayon in the box, I'll admit. So I'm keeping that in my inventory for? I'm not quite sure. It's okay. Now, what I'll end up doing is I'll end up keeping these plates in here just so that they're never far from where I need them. Bye. Ooh, last piece. Okay, so we're going to come over here, dump all this in here. Well, as much as it'll let me, and then some. Two blocks, two ingots. I'm going to pour me some tea because I just ran out of coffee. Ba-da-da-ba. Ba-da-da-bop. Okay, dokie. Okay, 3 blocks, 1 ingot. Now, we will need to make more of this in the future. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. We will need more steel in the future. However, that's a future me problem. That is not a current me problem. I need to get my hands on some obsidian. What happened to just regular obsidian? Where's just normal obsidian? Cheese and rice. Okay, so the easiest way to get this is going to be, can I throw this into, no, I can put it into a bucket and that'll make a block of lava. I'm not going to question it too hard. Nope, I need another one. You know, I'm just going to leave these on me because I need them more often than I don't. And didn't I dig a hole somewhere? I did not. That's fine. Lava. Obsidian. Son of a Trisket. F7. Nope. Oh, it's a good thing I made a diamond pickaxe. Nope. Nope. Now, to remove the plates, you have to do it with an empty hand, number 1. Number 2, to remove anything from the plate or the basin, you have to do it either with an empty hand or the item in your hand has to be the same exact thing you're trying to pick up. Just a little tidbit for you. Okay, so that's going. Those are going back in there. We have a 4th unearther that we can get. I just don't have it yet. My nose is drippy. So it's really cold perspective. Compared to normal here, it's not cold to me, but my nose thinks it is. Okay, so for this one, I just need one of these. Yes, I'll get another lava chicken. We'll hold on to him because I think we're going to need another level 2 soul. So that's fine. What do I need over here? I need bronze. Bronze? Brass. We said brass was copper and zinc. Zinc. Do you want to die? Okay. So, now remember, to get the quest to complete, well, yes, you've made it and it pops into the chest. It has to be in your player's physical inventory, not your backpack, not a chest, not a hopper. It has to be in your player's physical inventory for the quest to finish. We're going to put this guy in here. We're going to put these in here because we can nom on those later. Nom, 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 nom. And then we're going to turn the rest of this into ingots. I can't. Okay, apparently obsidian does not ingot. So I will just plate all of it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this that we did with the basin. We're just going to break it. Table actually went into our inventory this time. And now what we're going to do, we're just going to get some of these going. Okay, he's going good. Do I need him going again? We'll have him go again just for a while. Okay, so 5 ingots, 3 blocks, 1. Oh. Oh my god, you were so fucking annoying. Now for the brass. It is 3, so it's a 3 to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Nope. Okay. 5 ingots, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to put these in. We're going to go collect what Mr. Lootby has to offer us. Chance cubes scare me, that's why you'll never see me opening them. Kind regards, sir. So, what's going to happen? So, you see these 6 copper ingots. It's going to turn into all of the brass. I really should just go put these guys in a room, but... Get a room, guys. Get a room. One block, 1 ingot. Bloop. Now, like I said, it has to go in the inventory. Brass casing is a piece of stripped what have you, right? Yeah, it's this piece of stripped wood what have you, right-clicking a brass ingot onto it. Okay, sorry. Had one other thing I needed to take care of. And let's see here. We'll just do 2 of these because why the heck not? We have them. Okay. Now, oh, train casing. Okay, hold on. Did I already get that stuff? I know for a fact I can buy it. So, we're going to do that. Shop. Okay. I forget if it's this guy or the quartermaster that does it. I think it's this guy, but I could be wrong. Shop. want to see how many does it get to. Ew, that is a shit ratio. But that completes this quest for us. Remains of the past. Ew. But we'll have to do it. It is what it is. There's no use in crying over it or getting upset or anything like that. I don't know what a coffee maker is used for, except for in the real world. It's used to help keep me sane, especially on colder days. Bloop. Okay, all this shite going in there. Okay, so I need a steel plate, electrum wire, electrum. Redstone and gold or silver and gold, which silver and gold is, well, they're both 1 to 1. And the reason I say they're both 1 to 1 is because they fill up the same amount of the bar. Okay. So, silver and gold. Okay, 1 of each. Let's get a couple more eggs in there. I just had a heinous idea. One that I think I'm actually going to do real quick. Just because I really don't feel like dealing with all these animals anymore. Okay, so I've got a hoe. Nope, that doesn't have the individuals. You have the individuals. And yes, I understand this looks crazy. It's okay. So what's happening when I got more loose mobs spawning is because there is grass and moss where they can spawn, which I mean in general is fine. However, I don't want them running rampant. So I'm going to replace all of this probably with stone because I hate the look of cobblestone. Full disclosure, hate the look of cobblestone. So I'm going to replace it all with cobblestone. But I'm going to make a fenced in area, probably over here. Let's do it over here. Keep some of the continuity going. And then stick them all in the fenced in area. And it's not because I hate the animals, I just find them annoying. And they get in the way too often, so. Nope. Didn't mean to be doing that. All of you numpties come this way. Okay, you can get up. Good little numpties. No. The pigs I'm not really worried about, so everybody who's partial to pigs, you might want to close your eyes for a minute, because, sorry. I just don't find pigs all that useful in this. we're going to need a lot more stone. See, if he gets trapped in there, it's his own fault. Son of a Trisket. I was hoping 2 or 3 stacks was going to be enough. It's not. But that's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, nowhere near enough. Okay, that's fine. And quite honestly, I will probably need to make more. Actually, I don't technically need to. This just looks weird, but that's okay. I probably will just for my mind's sake. Okay, chicken, where you at? I don't need you guys running around. You're kind of annoying. No shame, I know. It's fine. Hakuna Matata. Oh, gotta put the cutting board back down. He's important. Okay. Whoop. That scared me for a second. Okay. What you doing, little bud? What? Frodo's looking at me like, Mom, you're supposed to be doing something right now, but I don't know what that something is. Where have I been putting dirt? Have I been... Okay, I put dirt in here, which is fine. Two. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so about 30. 30 to 35 is what I need. Okay, this will be plenty. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Got that taken care of. Ladders and fences are tools. Okay, now, what were we doing? We were waiting for the steel plate to make. And then I need one of these. Wrong. Rip. Well, how do... Nice. That'll work. Sorry about the sniffies. Oh, that was a gross sniffy. I'm so sorry. Let me go blow my nose. There we go. That should be better. Electrum wire, steel plates. So, remember how we use some of that steel? Steel plate. Steel plate, electrum wire, and more steel plates. And then I think it showed me that I needed copper. It did. Okay, so remember how I said that you need that dump function? We're going to use it in this one. So we're going to need redstone dust and osmium. Okay, this is osmium. Now, hint, hint, we're going to use quite a bit of this stuff later. Okay. What are you doing, big bud? What are you doing? Oh, big stretchies all the way through those toesies. Do you want up? Do you want up? You want uppies? Come here. Boop. Guys, he wears clothes all the time, and he's in a frog hoodie right now. One of the cutest freaking things I've ever seen. You're so heckin' cute. Thanks for being my buddy. You're a good buddy. Okay, coolio. Give me these. Give me that. Okay. Hello. Why is this not registering as being in my inventory? Okay, hold on. We're gonna try going back in. See, when Frodo's in my lap, I have to change the angle that I am to my desk. Infusing metals and one hidden. It's not power, it's mechanism. Redstone and copper. Okay, we're gonna need more redstone for starters. I guess I'll have you start producing some. Wow. That was shite. Two of those and one of those. Excuse me. Okay, so again, why isn't this going? Does it want a certain quantity? No. And it's not a click to submit. Frodo, you're being a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Nope. Get more of those going. Fluffin' chicken. I know, it's traumatizing. Don't you guys think about escaping? We ain't doing it. Not today. Not today, boys and girls. Not today. Ooh, I have more die. More roll. When did that happen? I don't know. But 1, 2, 3. Good boy, Frodo. Yes, you good baby. I'm telling him good boy because he's not reacting to the puppers that are outside barking. Whoops! Okay, we're gonna let him finish. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be making some of those at some point. I don't know why this won't freaking... Oh, I didn't return to the quartermaster. That explains it. That would be why I'm getting frustrated. Quartermaster's all the way back here. There we go. Whew. Now, I need to make 64 of these. Oof. Okay, so I need 4 sets, so I need... This is where I'm going to start doing math on my notepad. We're going to need a fuel source, which is going to be frickin' annoying. So I need 4 dielectric casings. I need 8 steel mechanical components. Component. 4 basic control circuits. 8 electrum wire. Okay. And another more sufficient fuels or power source. You know what? A basic coal generator might actually be fine, because we do have everything we need for that. Let's go give this a shot. Redstone cobble. Okay. I do need redstone. How we doing, friends? I have to pee again. Man, I am telling you what. I have the bladder of a 2-year-old. I shall return. I am so very sorry. Okay, Frodo is now out there barking out the window, which I'll allow it. It's better than in here with me, where he will drive me nuts. Okay, so one, three, whoop, another one of those. He's making coal out the wazoo. Okay, so everything that has 64, I'm going to pull out. Except for the coal. Balance that shiz. Put this in here. We are going to take the time while we are here, however, to go ahead and process everything, just so we don't have to worry about it later. Because that shiz is annoying. I'm going to go have Mr. Chicken make more eggs. Bloop. Blah, blah, blah. And I know this isn't the fun part of Mod Pack, however, I really enjoy. Whoops! Now, the only reason I don't, I haven't tried putting a hopper system into this is because I don't want these metals to mix unless it's intentional, if that makes sense. How are you doing so far, guys? How long have I been streaming? Because surprisingly, I'm still feeling good. I don't feel like I need to stop yet. And the only reason I'm not out dashing today is because I don't want to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I was having dreams last night that I was going to get into car accidents and stuff, and I was like, we're going past. Whoa, where am I going? Okay. Whew, sorry, I had YouTube up on this other screen. So I have a screen here where I have my game. I have a screen here where I have everything else. So I've got like Spotify, my Streamlabs, and then the YouTube chat. Okay. So I got that stuff going. But I had on this screen over here my YouTube page so I could see how long I've been streaming, because for some reason that's not something I can see in Streamlabs unless someone can tell me how to see that. Anywho, there was a huge delay on the YouTube preview that I had going. So it confused me for a minute. Another one of these. Frodo, you're being a good boy. Yes, you are. You're being a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Nope. We're going to move all these over here real quick. We're going to... You know what? We're not going to do anything with him. We're going to wait for this guy to be done doing whatever the hell it is he's doing. How many does he have left? Okay, not a lot. Oh, I need to schedule the next day I have available to dash. So, on the days when I'm not streaming, oh, well, it's next weekend. The days I'm not streaming, I try to be outdoor dashing. Okay, you're still going. What you doing, bitty bud? Huh? What you doing? Do I have... Okay, I have the coal generator made. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to put this and those back in here. What you doing, little mans? Scritch, scritch, scritch. Do you like your head scritchies? Oh my goodness, yes you do. Yes you do. He does the... Every time I go and scritch the top of his head, he loves that shiz. 4, 8, 12. Well, that's not helpful. You still got... Okay, you are done. So... Now, quite honestly, you guys are probably going to think I'm a mad lunatic. However, Shift D. No. Shift D, because here's why I do that. I don't need that much clay right now. He will produce more. That is not a concern of mine. K, Shift K, then that and that and that. I'm going to go get the lava eggs that he's made and have him make more lava eggs because we got a lot of shiz that we need produced. Okay. It's a really good thing I post this on YouTube as not made for kids. Because then I don't have to worry about swearing as much. I just have to make sure I don't do it within the first, I think, 3 minutes of the video. So 60 minus 42 is 18, so it's currently taking 18. Good to know. What are you doing roaming around? Unless you're getting out? Okay, they're not getting out. Well, at least I know I can just mark them and not worry about it. It's a wonderful feeling. boy, little mans. So Frodo has some enrichment toys coming this week. One of them's a ball that runs around on its own. The other one is a food toy that I had already gotten him once, but he put it somewhere and we literally cannot figure out where it frickin' went. And the other one's a new food puzzle toy. So we'll start doing his meals in those. Just to give him a little bit of brain action during the day. The runaround ball is hopefully to make it so that he burns some energy when we put it out for him. Because I'll admit, I'm terrible about exercising him. I just am. I suck. I really want to get you trained. Let me see something. Generating resources. It's the blaze rods. I don't have blaze rods. I would need to go find the nether ring, which we are not doing yet. I'm not about to start stressing myself out that way. I'm actually going to go ahead and put these back over here. I don't remember why I put those over there, but it's fine. Big stretchies. All the way through those toesies. Yes, get that good ankle pop in there. Sometimes I think his ankle pops because when he loafs, he sometimes tucks his paws under. And then when he goes to stretch, it stretches everything out. What you doing, little mans? He's like, I'm just stretching my legs, Mom. Okay, that over there is Mr. Questing Ram. Pardon. I'm very sorry. My husband and I call him Henry. We like to imagine that my Squeaks is a baby velociraptor that lives in my tummy. And every once in a while he protests about something. Or he says hi. Or he says thank you for feeding me. So every time I squeak and my husband's around, he says, "Hi, Henry." Life's more fun when you can have silly things like that in your life. Does anyone hiccup squeak like that? I have never met anyone who does that. Blah, blah, blah. I did just have what I call right-sided T-stab. So basically it feels like, move this back a little bit. So basically it feels like I have something coming in right here. And then going through to like the midline here, then to my eye, and then down to like the back of my neck back here, and like down into my shoulder. It's a very annoying feeling. As a matter of fact, we're going to see if these help prolong, because I don't feel like getting off right now. Sorry. Okay, there we go. My eyelashes aren't brushing against it. So 8, 12, 16. Hold on, I'm confused now. So 64 minus 46 is 18. Why did that? I don't know. So 12, 16. Okay, 18. I'm looking at it weird. Loot be half friend. One of the most worthless items you can give me. Okay, to be honest, not really worried about any of those. How's Mr. Lava Chicken doing? Shaboing! God, you are so slow. Ugh. That's annoying. Sorry. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. Especially going from like the level 1 chickens that just bam, 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 to be like, bam, wait 2 minutes. Bam, wait 2 minutes. Ugh. Not a fan. I've never actually timed it though, so I could be wrong. And I don't know, so I was just thinking back to why I haven't set up a hopper system yet for inputting. I don't know if I can redstone this to make it so that it automatically pours when it registers that this is empty. I have no idea. I don't even know how I would go about finding something out or finding that out. Guys, I'm thinking I might try to grow out my hair. Because I've realized I've got a really round slash oval head. And that's not working with super short buzz cut hair. At least not in my opinion. We'll get there eventually. We will finish processing this stuff eventually. The cooling part and the melting part are the parts that take the longest. Especially when doing blocks. And I do think what I'll probably do, so like for example, there's a cluster of 5 here. So if I end up with extra clusters, I'll probably just store them in here. Because I would really like to have full block values rather than ingots. But I can use the extra clusters to make ingots as I need them. Because one cluster is an ingot. Frodo. Frodo. Bitty boy. Unnecessary. Ooh. So what that tells me is he just saw something moving out the front window that he wants to go say hi to or thinks is a danger. Good thing is it's not a cat harassing him because that's a totally different sound. We have strays. Because the people on my street like to freaking feed them. It's annoying as all do heck. And I have a brain itch, i.e. ear eczema itching, so every ENT I've seen says that the only way I am allowed to scratch my ears is with Q-tips to help prevent as many ear infections as possible because I get some pretty bad ear infections with my ear eczema. Surprise, surprise. So, for those of you who don't know what eczema is, it is literally your skin cells kind of laid like brickwork. So, perfect example. So, the issue is I don't have enough of this mortar stuff, the stuff keeping the bricks held together. So what happens is my skin cells end up peeling up and there's weeping. That weeping is what is causing the itching. And in the ears, it's really, really, really annoying. I will be the first one to tell you that. Hi, bud. Thank you for coming back. You're a good little fluff nugget. Yeah, you're a good little fluff nugget. Do you know that? Okay, while that pours and cools, we're going to come back over seed this guy, give him the 64 seeds, and let him go for the next hour or whatever it is that it's going to take him to produce 64 eggs. Frodo. Oh, and the way I'm filling this is just shift left clicking. For those of you who don't know. Sorry, I'm budgeting. I'm budgeting during my downtime. It's called multitasking. Okay, so at some point we are going to have to start digging to, you know what? We will just dig straight. 164, I would have to dig up, but I can ladder up for that. So at some point we'll basically make a straight line through the, whatever the hell this is, healing spring. Come straight out this side and go straight up here. I have never had something play out so nicely like that before. That's amazing. I've never had a map play out so nicely. We getting there. Sorry, I'm just bopping along at this point. Just kind of chilling and bopping. Perfect. Uranium 92. Oh, that's so funny. I hadn't actually smelted any of this into blocks before. That's great. Excuse me. Don't know why I was getting ready to shift right click that. I don't know. My brain's just kind of, what? It's just fluttering around doing its own thing. Like Mr. B up there, who doesn't know where the hell he belongs. I apparently need to be drinking more fluids. Because apparently, other ear itch now, apparently, don't know where I heard that moo from. Apparently, my urine is super concentrated today, and it's irritating the lining of my bladder. I shall survive. Oh. I have a Frodo laying right here. Just laying under me. He's so cute. He's a froggy loaf. So 32, 36. Shite. No. Okay, so 64, 32. I am not going to be able to mental math that. I was trying. Not going to work. My brain's not that flexible. Okay, 1 block left. Which means at some point today I'm going to have to drink straight water, which I really hate doing. After I get this next one to pour, I'll be right back. I lied. Oatmeal scotchies. Hmm. Oh no. Yes. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. You guys are still spawning outside of your little containment area. But since I have 2 of each of you in the containment area, we're fine to just heckin' destroy. Because I'm not dealing with your annoying butts. And now I've got a drilling sensation over here. So at some point I'm probably going to have to stop because my head is protesting. Let me see. Why is this being stupid? Oh my God. I have no idea. Wow, that's being really stupid. No, 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 no. Shit. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm not focusing very well. Oh, that's why. 36. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Cool, cool. So because it's 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 28. I don't heckin' know. My math's not mathing. And I don't know if it's because I'm dumb at math. I'm not the smartest at math. What, bitty bud? What, bitty boy? Say for the people who like to lurk, this will probably be easier to know when something's going on instead of just music and me sitting here being silent. I'm sorry. And plus, it's a good way for me to know when I need to go back and collect shite. Oh, what's wrong with my poor puppy? Please hold, friends. Again, I'm just multitasking. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm going to need to go back to that later. Okay, so silver. Guys, the stabbies are happening more frequently, so I'm going to end stream here. I'm really sorry about that. But I do want to thank you for chiming in, and I hope you guys have an awesome